What are 3 ways to manage stress? You guys, today in this video we're going to talk about 3 simple ways that you can use something that's already with you all the time to help you manage the stress in your life. What's going on, you guys? Today we are talking about how to use your physical body to manage the stress in your life. This is something that we often overlook and we don't even pay attention to, in the fact that when we feel stress, it's our physical body that actually pays the toll of that stress. And we worry so much about how it's making us feel emotionally that we don't key into understanding the tool that our body is in being able to recognize and regulate the stress in our lives. So today we're talking about 3 things that you can do immediately, you can do at any time, to help manage the stress in your life. The first one is to use all 5 of your sensations for relaxation. So pay attention to what kinds of things in your life lead to a sense of relaxation. It might be certain kinds of music that you listen to. It might be certain tastes or smells. We all know how powerful smell can be in our memory, but it also can be very powerful in accessing our brain and being able to soften parts of our body and parts of our system and allow us to relax. Physical touch. I know what kind of a day it is for my wife when I hear the bath start running for the 3rd or 4th time, because that's one way that my wife finds a way to relax in her life. Is hot running water helps to soften her body, which allows that stress to relieve itself. So using your 5 senses and pursuing things that lead to relaxation with your 5 senses is one thing that you can absolutely do to help relieve stress and manage stress on a day-to-day basis. The second thing we're going to talk about and use with your physical body is the power of your breath. And the breath is something that happens naturally. It's like waves in the ocean. And if you notice your breath when you get stressed, if you're like most people, your breath will actually become more shallow. It'll stay higher up in your chest, and you won't be getting quite as much oxygen to your brain or to your body, because the body starts to tighten itself up. The chest muscles tighten up, the diaphragm tightens up, your neck and your shoulders tighten up, and the breath becomes more shallow, and it adds to the sense of stress in your life. And so a really simple thing that you can do to help manage stress is that when you notice that there's that tension in your neck or your shoulders, when you notice that your breathing has become shallow, pause for 60 seconds, and with each breath, see if you can take a little bit deeper breath and focus on getting the oxygen all the way down into your core, into your belly. You want your belly button to be able to move about 2 inches between the in-breath and the out-breath. And when you slow your breath enough, you'll get to about 8 breaths or so per minute. Breathe for 2 or 3 minutes at 8 breaths per minute, or about that many, and notice what it does to all of the other physical parts of your body. That slow breath, especially the out breath, it accesses the parasympathetic nervous system, and it allows things to soften, slow down, relax. And we often don't get much of that out breath when we're stressed, because we've amped up our breath and we've got ourselves in that adrenaline state. So you can use your body to hack back into that relaxed state. The third thing and the last thing we're going to talk about today about how to regulate stress in your life is actually hard physical exercise using your body. Sometimes when we have so much pent up energy, we need a place for it to release, like a chimney where the smoke needs to go. And taking 20 or 30 minutes and getting good, hard, almost exhaustive physical exercise is a way to help flush through all of that stress. It causes the body to push through a whole bunch of chemicals, namely epinephrine, which is a pain tolerance chemical, but it also flushes through all of the stress that goes with it. And the body will actually be softer after a hard workout because of all of that brain chemical. It's like giving yourself a big dose of like an antidepressant or an anti-anxiety medication to go do a really hard workout. So any of those 3 things in your life, using your 5 senses, using the power of your breath, and good hard physical exercise are great ways to help regulate your emotions, to help regulate your stress, and to have more peace and calm in your life. Hopefully this is helpful. You guys have a great day.
Thank you so much for being here with me. If you found this to be valuable for you, please hit the like and subscribe button. If you're facing particular struggles that you need help with or roadblocks that you're running into, please submit a question. I'd be happy to answer it for you.